Welcome to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium in Lake Macquarie, Awabakal land. We've got the ultimate game, Ginsberg game, Game 15, Victoria versus ACT. I'm Simon Gintings, and with me is Eric Brooks to call this game. I'm looking forward to it.
G'day Simon, g'day everyone. Welcome back. As you said, the last game of Ginsberg. I was just having a very brief chat with tournament director Dawn Watt, who's also a member of the commentary team this tournament. She's doing a fantastic job. She's doing about 70 billion jobs at once, Dawn. Still trying to work out who is playing who in the semis for Ginsberg, because goals and everything. So let's give Dawn a few minutes just to work all that out. But that's how close it is.
Yeah, it does sometimes come down to goal differential. That could make the difference of whether you're playing for gold or not. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today.
So as soon as she has that information, she'll send it up to us, and we'll be able to tell you who is playing who tomorrow in both Ginsberg and Tange. As we keep on saying, 4 tournaments run consecutively over this 10-day period. So we have a battle here. Each team are battling themselves in their own way. Victoria are very strong, very physical, very well drilled. The ACT, they've had some really good moments in this tournament. Unfortunately, they don't have the player power. Their captain, Marshall Brooks, is out with an injury, and we wish him the best, and anyone else also that's injured during the tournament. The ACT, their goalie, Erin Breach, even though there's been a lot of goals conceded, she's also made a lot of saves as well. To use an AI analogy that I use in these situations, she's seen more rubber than a Bob Jane teamer, but overall, still developing her trade. I know I wasn't doing any of the stuff that she was doing at her age.
Yeah. I definitely think, from what I've seen from Erin Breach, she's a quality goalie, and even though the scores don't reflect that, she's made some marvellous saves and really worked hard this whole tournament.
So you might be able to tell us.
So as we said, one goalie, Erin Breach for ACT. We do have an E-bug in the young Xavier Mose. A relatively new goal, but he's young, but he's absolutely tenacious when it comes to goalkeeping, and is certainly making his mark in the local in-house competition. Etienne Royer and Julian Baumgartner are the goalie options for Victoria.
So just moments away here. Last game of the tournament for ACT, and we'll confirm both the Ginsberg and the Tange runs. Of course, the Tange will take a little bit longer because there's still 2 games after this of Tange to come.
Yep.
But this is the last game of Ginsberg, so we'll be able to confirm by the end of this stream what is happening tomorrow in the semi-finals, and Royer is heading in net for Victoria.
Victoria, of course, played earlier today against Queensland in a dominating win, 14-0. So ACT will be playing with fresher legs, but look, you definitely can't count out the Victorian team. Abdullah picks up the puck. It goes deep though. Abdullah still in control. Cross ice pass, just bats it forward. Has to beat the icing. That's Zhu. Zhu manages to do so. Hunter dances with the puck. Dances in the skates. Couldn't quite find it. Abdullah working in the corporate corner. Finds the D. Cross ice pass. The D to D pass. I love that. Chin goes deep. Oh, looking for a deflection. A bit unsuccessful there. Zhu skating. Looking for a deep partner. Passing again, looking for the Abdullah, and just getting in the way of that shot from Zhu. Chin looking again, another shot. Abdullah. ACT coach telling them to spread out. managed to batter away, but it looks like they might be called back from icing.
Well cleared out of the zone. They were under pressure, Simon. One thing that Victoria are going to have to watch here is that they don't get in each other's way, seeing this as an opportunity just to boost their goal tallies. Just take your time, be patient. It's a long game. Don't get in each other's way. New line coming on for Victoria.
I mean, I definitely do like what I'm seeing here from Victoria in terms of the movement around the puck. They are being patient, taking their options, but they're not afraid to pass the puck around and use that time and space that they obviously have. Again, just batted off a little bit to be picked up by Kane. Kane looking for who just managed to miss it, and looks like the puck boggles out into the benches.
Now, you did a really good job last game, Simon, finding out about a couple of the South Australian players. In the Zamboni break, can you please go and find out Victorian 13, see if he's related to Jeff who?
Will do.
And then after that, he might score in the third period, because that's what happened last game.
Yeah, I do have a knack for that. Wang walking hard. Oh, lovely breach. Oh, unlucky breach. Couldn't quite control that. And it's picked up by Gregory, who just picks up the scraps amongst the paint.
Erin Breach had so much of that and thought that she'd possibly done enough to have a freeze of the whistle here. Net Cam will really show it there. She'd done a lot, and then the puck just came out at the last minute. This one will show it the best here. Breach, she had it for what seemed like an eternity, was spinning around, and then as she was spinning around, that's where the puck came loose, and somebody had the backdoor opportunity for Victoria.
Who had it temporarily?
I can't even say Jeff who, because that's not Jeff who.
Passing around. Who dances around. Oh, just tries to flick it in. Unsuccessful. Oh, Breach unable to control that. The ACT D, unable to clear that puck as well, and just too many players, Victorian players, just in front. They really need, ACT need to work harder to clear those Victorian players away from the front of the house.
It's all part of the learning experience. They have a short bench anyway. ACT having to borrow some players from the player pool. Then you lose players through injury, possibly a bit of sickness as well. I know it's been going through some of the teams. And Victoria, to be fair to them, they're very well drilled.
They certainly are. Ireland making a deep run into corporate corner. Just slows to stop, looking for time and space. Ireland again. Mayer. No relation to the E-Bug. ACT just struggling to get that out of the zone by Perry. Flicks it out. Managed to get it to Ched from Victoria. Just steers it back, allowing that backwards movement, opening up some space for the Victorian forward line. Ireland. Mayer in the centre. Looking, battling behind the net. Excellent work there. It's 99.
Yes, well, we found out the 99 story yesterday.
Victoria dancing around. Kogarin there with the run. Mayer at the back, goes for a bit of a hospital pass there for the moment. Zapatero managed to just scoop it out of the zone. It's picked up by Chen. Elects to go deep, but finds time and finds Sander down the side. Cross ice pass to Ireland. Ireland seems to be on the ice for quite a long time now. Just drops in the corner, collision with the ref there. ACT bats it out from Perry. Victoria on the strong run. That was Simmons. Mayer at the blue line. Has time. Oh, just a little bit of deflection in space. Shovel, breach there. D need to clear it out, and they do so, out of danger. But Victoria still in control. Victoria still in control there. ACT struggling. Perry bats it out of the corner and actually has a run. But is handily muscled off there by Chin. Simmons looks for that cross ice pass. Beautiful sequence there to Abdullan. Abdullan dances around, has times in space. Breach manages to cover, but it's wide. Just puts Abdullan off the shot there with that aggressive forward skate. Abdullan still in the corner. ACT player on the ice. Back into corporate corner. And look again, they're trying to cycle to each other in the back corner. ACT really struggling to get out there. Abdullan to Zhu. Abdullan looking for Hunter. Hunter just couldn't quite control that as the D got into the way. Chin sends it deep down to Zamboni corner. Hunter just dances around an ACT player. Still in control temporarily. Simmons walks it in from the blue line. Looking for the pass at back door. Zhu unlucky, just wide of the net. Open opportunity on the back door there. Right, just really struggling to get it out of there. Zapatero in the corner gets
penalty
dropped.
Coming. So this should be an ACT power play.
I think Wright took a little bit of exception to
two minutes for interference. So what I'd like to see, ACT are about to go on the power play at the other end of the ice. Victoria, surprisingly, have only managed to get 2 shots on. I think Dawn and Rob mentioned it this morning, may not have even been in relation to the ACT. Wherever they are, they just need to keep moving and don't watch the puck, continue to move. That's even a thing that can happen in the AI, is that sometimes they can just be puck watching, standing as spectators. They just need to keep moving.
Yeah, the other thing in their defensive, they are collapsing a fair bit, which does clog up the goalie place, but it makes it harder for Breach, especially with Victoria. They're moving along the blue line, and they really need the forwards there to be manning up on the D to stop those opportunities. Wang down into Zamboni corner, bats it back, and it's supported by Kane. Kane, bit of a give and go to Wang. Wang looking for a centre pass. It's disrupted with a stick. And Victoria have to pick it up through Webster.
So conversely, Simon, even though the ACT are actually on the power play, here's an opportunity. They get their good first shot on. But what Victoria need to do, even though they are short-handed, don't worry about it being short-handed. Just treat it as if it's 5-on-5 and just play accordingly.
Webster, strong skate. Looks to bank it around the other side. It's picked up by Makarenko. Makarenko decides to have a skate with it. This is what I want to see more of the ACT. More carry of the puck. Be a little bit more confident with carrying the puck. I feel like they're throwing it away too much. Who looking for their option, but no one at home for Victoria. Again, there was an opportunity to carry that puck through ACT, but it's banked into the corner. Kogarin, cross ice pass, looking to who? ACT looking just to get it out of the zone. Murphy and Chen battling hard. Murphy there first. Murphy gets around, a lovely shot, but it's wide. That's much better option for the ACT, much better action. Kogarin is wide and unmarked. Able to walk in and again, just able to have that high and rising shot.
So a short-handed goal here for Victoria. The penalty is just about to expire. Needless to say, the ice is heavily slanted in the favour of Victoria. Having said that, the ACT, they haven't been bleeding goals. They've been doing a lot of good work in defence, but they've had a lot to do.
Yeah. Definitely need to keep pushing these Victorians wide. That last goal, they just had Kogarin just had too much space there, too much time, and Breach again unlucky there. Wasn't for lack of effort from Wright though. to try and disrupt that shot, but Gagarin bagging his second.
So the score is starting to mount now. We've just on 7 minutes remaining. ACT do have a shot on. I am, as I mentioned earlier, Simon, a little bit surprised, and it's also to the credit of the ACT. Victoria have only managed to get 8 shots on.
Yeah, we've certainly seen some high shot attempts in some of the ACT games. Victoria just quicker, able to get on the puck. Just confident and really wanting to hold on to the puck, which is, at that age, it can be difficult to teach, that confidence. Giles to Ireland. Ireland looking for someone. Hunter, unlucky not to put that in the goal. ACT able to clear it out. Perry had it temporarily. It has to be picked up by Willett.
And offside, this will be good. This will give ACT some chance to come in to at least neutralise offside the call. Sometimes, Simon, in that situation, timeout ACT, timeout Victoria. So a little bit, maybe just settle the puck down, don't get in each other's way, actually get some shots on, get some structure, maybe the message coming from Victoria. It doesn't have to be 66-0.
No, I think Victoria, I'm pretty sure Victoria are mostly in the box seat. Even though the standings are close, I think they're pretty much, I believe they may be in first place currently as we sit.
I'm not even going to try and guess. Dormont's trying to work out exactly that at the moment, and this game will have, because every team plays each other once, so it's not as if there are some teams that haven't played the other team. By the end of this game, everybody would have played everybody once.
Yep.
And it just depends. Sometimes there are games there where it may come down to one team had a high scoring game against the same opponent where someone else didn't. So neutral zone face off, closest to the ACT penalty box. Victoria have possession in defence.
Having said that, Eric, Victoria haven't dropped a game yet, so they're the only team not to have lost a game in the round robin. So, and based on the way it's looking, it looks like that's not going to change. Victoria going forward. Right, unable to, right, losing the skates, but the goal counts.
Unlucky for ACT, but having said that, Victoria still had to get the puck in the net. They could be very tempting at this stage just to think that you just have to turn up, just fire in the general direction of the net, and that's all you have to do. We'll run through the goal scorers at the end of this period.
ACT bat that forward from the centre face-off. Victoria finds Who along the boards. Who runs deep. Decides to cut in, but it gets disrupted by 2 ACT players. Kane on Oro gets the better of it. Wang still in control. Zamboni corner looking for someone in the centre. Finds the D walking in. Kane has time, space. It shoots wide though.
A good pad save there by Breach, deflecting into the corner.
Victoria again on the charge. ACT managed to just temporarily get it out by Murphy, but just Murphy unfortunately loses it. Victoria looking for Who. Who again supported by Kane, drops the puck, but it's supported by Kane. But Kane to Who, dances around. Webster. Oh, just managed to keep that in. Kane. Oh, lovely little disruptive, and if he can get to it, and he does, will it? Oh.
Had to watch the offside there, and that's the thing, Simon. You haven't had the puck at that end for such a long time, and you think that you're off to the races. Your teammate thinks that they're off, but the person without the puck needs to see what the person with the puck is doing.
Yeah, it's about hockey IQ, just being aware that you have to stay on side during those charges.
To be fair, as a middle-aged man who was playing beer league, I'd probably do exactly the same thing, to be honest.
Makarenka drops it deep. Sander. Challenged by Wright. And effective poke check by Wright just disrupts that timing for the Victorians, and they go offside.
That's really good work. Really good work for ACT at the moment. We'll just get the puck. By the way, I'd like to give out another shout out to our officials there in corporate corner. If you can hear us and see us, give us a wave over there, please, guys. The officials have done a really, really great job, and there's a lot of them from all over the country. And without them, we wouldn't have a game and we wouldn't have a stream.
Kogarin banks it around behind the net. Sander picks it up. Goes deep. Finds Mayer. Mayer looking for Sander again into the corner. Changes sides. Lots of puck movement. Kogarin at the blue line has a lot of time and space. It's blocked. ACT can't get quite out. Again, Mayer. Big push forward by Kogarin. Oh, a bit of a collision there in ice. Again, Regina just dumps it in. Ireland has Sander running down the middle, and Mayer up high. F1, F2, F3. Looking for the pass. Oh, Mayer a bit unlucky there. Simmons at the blue line. Finds Mayer again. Has options. Blocked by Breach. Lovely double save by Breach. Excellent work. Victoria still in possession though. No one forechecking for ACT. Again, Victoria able to just skate it around. No one putting pressure from the ACT side. It's got to get a little bit closer in their face if they want to tighten up this game. Mayer finds assistance from Ireland. Ireland just does a spinorama, dances around to create space and time. Dumps it back for Simmons. Simmons has space and time. Breach unlucky, just that odd deflection. She had it covered, but it was just deflected in front.
Absolutely here, Simon. Lots of opportunities here for Victoria. I'll run through all the goal scorers at the end of the period. But just before that goal, Gregory's had 2 and Koshtran's had 2 and Abdullin's had 1. 6-0 now to Victoria.
Abdullin at the front, at the paint. Just stutters, but finds it. Hunter in support. Looking for a high lofted shot to cross. Chin strong as Parry is trying to carry, but loses the puck. Simmons drops it back to Abdullin. Abdullin's there. Finds Simmons free. ACT chasing the puck a little bit. Not Breach in, certainly in the right spot that time. Victoria, no one going deep into that corner for ACT to challenge. Parry. Zhu there. Bounces it off. Simmons tries to find that cross pass. Abdullin regathers. Willett swings and fans on the puck. We've got Zhu and Simmons on one side, but Death finds Chin up high. Simmons in support. Comes in deep into corporate corner.
There is 1 minute remaining in the first period.
Simmons, Breach in the right spot. Looking for a pass to Hunter. Hunter has a shot. Breach down and covers. Excellent work from Breach.
Oh, looks like it snuck through, possibly. It did sneak through, Dan. I thought the Breach got enough of it here, but it just sneaks through. Backdoor opportunity taken there by Victoria. So Breach had it, except for the backdoor person coming through.
Yeah, Abdullin just coming in and just whacking it in. I didn't see that at first. I thought she had it.
So did I until I saw the official pointing to the goal.
Hunter has time and space to find who at the blue line. Blue coming in deep with a charge. Cross ice pass. Breach in position. Fantastic save from Breach this time. It's a legitimate save. No second shot on that opportunity.
33 seconds remaining. Victoria line change. Shots on favouring Victoria 18-1.
Wang finds the blue line. Who dropping it deep. Again, just Victoria just sitting there right in front of the paint as Gregory finds that puck.
So that's Gregory's hat trick. Congratulations, Gregory.
Wang and Regina. Wang wins that, sends it back. Who picks that up? Again, low skate, nice and deep. Finds Chin up the top. It just lovely disruptive play there by Ord. Lovely save from Breach. Again, ACT need to get up higher. Stop those passing lanes. Just like that, and unfortunately they ran out of time in the first period. So we going out to the mini break, 8-0. Certainly a lot of goals, but to be honest, not as many goals as we've seen in the past games.
So shots on favouring Victoria 20-1. Just going through the goal scorers for you. First one, Gregory assisted by Wang. Second one, Gregory assisted by Hu and Wang. And then Kosharan assisted by Maya. Kosharan assisted by Island and Chen. Abdullan assisted by Island. Simmons assisted by Island and Sand. Island assisted by Zhu. And the last one there, Gregory assisted by Wang and Hu. 15 minutes on the clock. Not much to be said for Victoria. They know who they're playing. They know what the situation is. ACT, they've shown great improvement over the tournament, Simon, and it's a chance to be playing on a quality ice surface away from home. Who knows, that may be some of these people's first hockey trip away, to Newcastle from Canberra. It's a big trip. You spent some time living in the ACT.
Yeah.
And how far that is away from anywhere.
Yeah, it is a long trip. Shortened a little bit with the recent North Connects. It certainly cuts a little bit of time off that trip to Canberra, but it is a big experience to go away on a trip. I've been fortunate enough to take teams away to Brisbane and Coffs, and it is a great experice to have that opportunity.
I did one trip like that for cricket in about the under-13s, I think, a local club level, and ironically it was to the ACT, to Canberra.
Breach has to save that, and as their streaming Abdullan was coming in, gives ACT a little bit of a breather as we're 9 seconds into the second period. Hunter and Zapatero. Zapatero manages to bat it away to the side. Zhu there. Simmons at the blue line, sends it in, deflected by Hunter, but Breach manages a fantastic save under pressure.
And that's the thing, Simon, as these players develop, they'll develop their relationships.
Zhu finds Simmons. He's been there at the blue line. Really want to see the ACT wings getting up a bit closer.
Backdoor opportunity there by Hunter, taking advantage of that one.
Again, that opportunity for the blue line just to send it in. They've been given a little bit too much time to get that shot. And more importantly, we've got two Victorian players on either side of the post ready to take those passes. So ACT need to get up in the D's face and stop those blue line passes. Zapatero managed to win that. It gets deflected back. Again, Gregory just a little bit more hungrier for that puck, and lovely unselfish pass across there to Wang, who doesn't make any mistake and buries it. Top cheese.
That's got goal number 10 for Victoria now. It's at the stage. This is where you basically, it's an unwritten hockey rule. You stop celebrating. You know, a little bit of a fist bump at this stage, but that's about it. The ACT, they won't give up. I'd like them to get a goal. You know, they certainly had a lot of work. They basically had to have 5 defenders. Absolutely.
And again, it comes to being just getting a little bit, not compressing so much. They're missing those forecheckers. Murphy did a great job there, and again, really hounding, and see what happens is that they don't get that clean shot. Breach is able to bat that away, but unfortunately, again, we have a Victorian in Gregory. Gregory yet again in the right spot, sitting in front of the house, top slot, able to, just between the hash marks, perfect position for a player to pick up a goal.
What I also like, Simon, about what's happening is it's just not sending it to one Victorian player and having one Victorian player score the goals. They are spreading out the goals and the assists.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's probably important using this game to really set that structure, because you know there are some stronger sides that Victoria are going to be playing. So I suspect that they play like this anyway, from what I've seen. Again, Breach has to cover up, gives her team a little bit of a relief.
So it's a learning experience. ACT, they're still up and about despite what the scorelines have been up against them. And that was very well defended by Breach as the Victorians select power drive.
Yeah, that was quite a lovely shot there. Even better save from Breach. Again, Simmons, no one coming up from ACT to stop that pass. Kane finds support. Finds support down deep. Giles there in front. Kane finds Giles. Makarenko couldn't quite stop that. Cross ice pass. Victoria passing at will at this stage. Regina there. Kane. Murphy working hard. Out of all the ACT players, Murphy has been up there and trying to forecheck Island. Excellent work. ACT fine connecting passes. This is much better. Oh, fantastic. Murphy unlucky not to have that on his stick. Right, has to come back to scoop it up for ACT, but Victoria again just a little bit too strong. Makarenko tries to kick it away, unsuccessful. Kogaran. Murphy scoops it out. It's picked up by Kogaran though. Simmons. They've swapped sides. Big run. Big run from Murphy. Oh! Regina brought down. That's going to be a penalty. As you say, every day and every Friday. Is that right?
That'll be a penalty every day and twice on, today's Saturday. So they'll be tripping every day of the week and twice on Saturday, and even goes into the wrong penalty box, but that's okay. ACT power play, let's see what they can do here. They've got a great opportunity, 11:45 on the big clock, 2 minutes on the small clock. ACT power play, I'm sure everybody in Australia is cheering for the ACT right now, well, except maybe Victoria.
Oh, look, I think what we saw previously when ACT were able to score, the whole everyone in that crowd cheered. Breach, having to freeze that puck. Again, ACT under a little bit of pressure, even though they've got the extra player.
So there's been some great sportsmanship throughout the whole tournament. Ice Hockey Queensland actually sent some snacks to the ACT with some very positive messages on them as well for this team, and unfortunately that's another goal. But yeah, just to recap on that point, Ice Hockey Queensland sent a whole heap of snacks to the ACT team with lots of messages of support and love, so that was really great for Queensland. And there's been a lot of sportsmanship around the whole tournament but that's just one that I saw after my games yesterday.
Yeah, you love to see it at this age. That was Abdul and netting that goal then. Zapatero managed to win it. Oh, Zapatero just overskates, but he managed to regather, has time. Bats it forward for Parry. Parry not quite there yet. Zapatero working hard. Parry goes down. Wang with the puck. Beautiful poke check from Willett. Regina not able to stop that. Oh, just lovely, lovely little disruptive play there from Willett. Picked up by Brown. Sent forward. Parry on the forecheck. Tries to put pressure on Hunter. Webster, sorry. Webster banks it off the boards. Zapatero has an opportunity. Shoots it deep. Parry has to come back to it. Tries to chase. Kane. One of the bigger players of the Victorian teams. Brown tries to get it out. Manages to trickle it over the blue line. Victoria regather. Webster carrying it in. Oh, lovely little disruptive play. Victoria caught on a chain. Chin working hard. Oh, just managed to pick Willett's pocket. Regina going on the forecheck. Managed to disrupt. Brown there. Scoop. Oh. Who? Charging hard. Willett's there as well. Wonderful work. Victoria Simmons. Mayer at the blue line. Finds Simmons again. Cross ice pass. Breach is there in place to cover up the puck.
So nice save there from Breach. I'm right next to the ACT bench, Simon, and having a look there. There's a couple of players who are out, including Brooks with his arm in a sling, and also Cullen who can't play in this game as well. But they're here on the bench supporting their team as well. The more hockey experience that these guys get to see from the bench, from the streams, from being on the game as well, you know, they could be back at the hotel just doing whatever they want, but they're here supporting their team even though they can't play.
Chen tries to send it to the middle and it's blocked handily by the ACT. Brown with the puck, loses the puck. Victoria carrying it behind the back. Finds Island. Island under pressure. Oh, just a little bit of a missed pass, but finds Chen, who's gone north. Off the post, no goal. Regina carries, gets disrupted. Oh, puts on the burners, tries to beat Chen, but it's unsuccessful. That's the sort of effort I want to see from ACT. More of that. Let's see more of that. Island carrying the puck in. Sliding across. We'll find Chen at the top of the blue line. Oh, boggling puck. Have to clear it. Breach up there. Ready for that shot. Passing behind the net. Victoria. Chen. Shot from the blue line. And Breach. Oh, unlucky. Stuck out the glove but just couldn't control the puck.
Very, very, very unlucky there, Simon. There's only so much that you can do, and this whole team must be very, very tight as well. It's their last game of the round robin. They've had lots of goals scored against them, you know, but they're not giving up. They're not throwing tantrums or anything, and they're still really supportive of each other, listening to the instructions from the coaches. You know, everyone knows that it's a tough tournament for this team, but they're giving 110% for what they can do.
Zhu down to Hunter. Hunter carries it behind the net, looking for options. Finds Abdullan off the side. Chin with the big shot high. Zhu looking again. Abdullan. Shot in there by Kate. Victoria, oh, lovely disruptive play. Bats it away. Zapatero. Willett putting pressure. Excellent play on Hunter. Keeps it in. Webster. Finding support there from Zhu. Throws it to the middle. Zapatero has the puck. Strong pass. Oh, gets caught in the skates of Kane. Bit of a lucky Zapatero on the check. Oh, managed to collect one of her own players. Oh, Willett trying to stop that breach with the save down in the butterfly. Zapatero. Oh, collision with Zapatero. I hope she's okay.
Hope she's okay. That was tough contact there, and as she came to the ice, and just hope she's okay. Medics are coming out. We always have medical staff on hand.
She's able to get up on her own steam, but she will be checked out before she's allowed back on the ice.
Stick taps all round. 6:35 remaining in the second period before the Zamboni break. So she's up and about and standing behind the bench, which is a positive sign.
Tough collision, but even a tougher hockey player. Wang tries to win that. Parry is able to control that. Zhao on Wang. Zhao trying to back check on Simmons. Breach. Carries, pushes it forward. Makarenko, strong skates. This is what I want to see more from ACT. Give him an option. No one in the front for that pass though.
Makarenko's got some wheels.
Yeah. It's good to see he's got the confidence to carry that. Victoria, oh, just out of reach of who? Breach able to cover that. Oh, I honestly thought she had that.
So did I.
And who just gathers up as bit of an unlucky bounce of that puck for Breach there. Who charging in, able to clean it up.
So 38 shots on, 14 goals conceded. Is Captain Dan any good at maths? Because I'm not at that point. There's still a lot of saves here made by Breach.
Ragina with the shot. Ireland has the puck in the Zamboni corner. Parry coming through.
So Erin Breach has still made 24 saves despite what she has conceded.
Kogarin. Oh, lovely drag. Oh, I thought he dragged his foot enough, Ireland, but he was caught offside. I was just about to praise his efforts with that long trailing leg to stay on side, but just mistimed it.
So 5:23 remaining in the second. Erin Breach has made 24 saves, and that is a positive.
Ward tries to win it. Kogarin looking wide. Willett with the pressure. Oh, lovely work by Willett. Tries to bank it off. Oh, successful. Fantastic work from Willett, but his pocket is picked. Walking in, good work from the ACT. But unfortunately weren't able to regather that, and Victoria yet another goal.
And that's a good thing. As much as we're talking about the ACT, Victoria are doing fantastically as well in this whole tournament. You mentioned earlier, Simon, undefeated, which is a great feat in itself. For instance, the battle between them and New South Wales was an epic one. They've got semi-finals to look forward to tomorrow, so this should be a good warm-up for them. So here's Murphy on the charge.
Murphy on the charge. Under a lot of pressure, yeah. Lots of sticks in the way. Still managed to control it for quite a bit. Hunter coming through. Zhu streaming down towards the paint. Webster. Oh, big save from Breach. Stuck at that pad. Zhu, shot, again, breach. ACT just really, Murphy unable to control that. Zhu with the puck again. Cross ice pass. Oh, lovely little pick there. Ord was with the pick. Unable to control it though. Hunter. Wheels around, cafe corner. Webster. Zhu going into the dirty areas. Webster up the top. Cross ice pass. Webster. Murphy sends it behind the net, but there's a Victorian player there. Hunter to Webster. Webster shoots. Kicked down by the ACT player. Good defensive play.
Good work there by
Hunter.
Wright.
Hunter has time, looking for Zhu. Oh, Zhu hits the post. Down into the bottom corner. Looking for Hunter. Players streaming in. Webster coming in. Oh, just mistimes that. It's the right play. Breach with the save. Excellent save from Breach. Under a lot of pressure. Lots of puck movement. Lots of directions for Breach to cover, and she's managed to freeze that puck.
What I'd like to see ACT to go home and have a look at the video, especially the net cam, and see some of the saves that Erin Breach has made. You know, it must be hard having this many shots, but look at the positives. And now she's trying to push forwards out of the way on the attack here. So great work out of the slot. ACT look to clear it out now.
Yeah, look, I must admit, I think I'm a bit of a Erin Breach fan club member. Fantastic goalie, really working hard. ACT carrying the puck out. Who managed to regather though? Looking for the options in the middle. Just a bit of a mistime. Oh, lovely save from Breach. ACT opportunity to carry it out. Only gets far as the blue line though. Simmons. Oh, a bit of a mistimed pass there. Chin has to recover.
That might be your new mission in the intermission to find out more about Erin Breach and how long she's been playing.
Got to be careful for Victoria stay on side, but Chin managed to hold on to the puck. Looking for an option down the middle. Gregory with the big heavy shot. Saved by Breach. Simmons at the blue line, walks it in. Chin swaps places. Shot to the side. Breach again with the save. Simmons managed to stop the puck. Keeps it in the zone. Puts on the pressure. Has time and room to move in. Then challenged by two ACT players. Parry moving forward, but just Zhao tries to stop that. Breach again with another save. Oh, a little bit of a collision in the skate high corner. Awkward puck for Parry. Chin controls it. Parry trying to disrupt that play. Oh, shoots high. Makarenko was able to disrupt that shot.
There is 1 minute remaining in the second period.
Gregory. Chen at the blue line. Sends it deep. Lovely block, kick block by Wright. Wright getting in the way there. Just needs to work, skate towards the player, the Victorian player. Kagaran. Murphy trying to meet the challenge. Breach again with another save. Again, Erin Breach.
What's been really positive, especially in that passage of play there, Simon, was the way that the Victorians were passing it around to each other, because you are going to have to do that come semi-finals and the medal games tomorrow. So it's just not a case of just going all out attack on Erin Breach. They're just trying to pass it around and look for lanes that are open, because they will have to do it come tomorrow and here on.
Yeah, look, we've said that in certainly even in the defreeze we were talking about that, where where there is a clear mismatch in the team strength. This is an opportunity to work on your structures, you know, enforce those passes, get that structure and really work, because you're going to need that when you're playing a much tougher team. Victoria still in control, looking, cross ice pass. Oh, Breach managed to cover that. Payet's in the way, digging through, and we have the buzzer, no goal. 15 goals to Victoria, 0 to ACT. Dare I say the S word?
No, don't.
No, that would be cruel.
Half of Australia might be asking you to. 15 goals for Victoria, 8 in the first period, 7 in the second. The last time I refreshed eSports Desk, there was 4:57 remaining in the second period, and Victoria hadn't scored since then. So you've got to look at all these positives, Simon, as you can look through. Second period goals for Victoria: Hunter from Abdul Nzu, Wang from Gregory, Quinn from Maya, Abdul and unassisted, Maya from Chen and Ireland, Simmons from Quinn, and Ireland from Giles. So Victoria, they know what they have to do. ACT know what they're working on. It's the ACT's last period of this tournament. We'll head downstairs and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the resumption of play. 15-0 to the ACT. Back soon.
Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. We're watching the ultimate game for the round robin of the Ginsberg until the finals tomorrow. Victoria versus ACT. Certainly not the scoreline that any ACT fan would like to see, but there have been some really good bright touches, particularly the strong play from Erin Breach throughout the whole tournament. Victoria obviously getting their structure worked out, lots of passing around the zone. Abdullan sends it forward. Nice little movement from Simmons. Hunter carries it in. Regina on the check. Zhao with a strong stick. Skates up to Simmons. Simmons. Murphy a little bit unlucky not to intercept that pass. Zhu down the bottom of the corner, corporate corner. Seeing a little bit of attention. Willette coming up towards Hunter, peels off. Again, Hunter in control. Drew tries to dance around. A little bit of a tangle in the corner. Three Victorian players, 2 ACT. Murphy on Simmons, chasing after the puck. Simmons is able to collect, wheels around the net. Sends it forward for an outlet pass, does so. A little bit too far. Wright has to come back and pick it up. Skates around the net, but just loses the puck. Victoria again trying to look for players in the middle. Unable to do so. Murphy tries to bat it out, just unlucky. Abdullan again controls the puck. Looking for Hunter. Breach. Oh, Abdullan with the slide across from post to post and just slides that puck in from around Breach.
So that's goal number 16 for Victoria. As we've said, very well structured team, and we'll let you know about who's going to face who in the semi-finals tomorrow as soon as we know them. As play continues now, Victoria on the charge.
Gregory meeting some opposition.
There's
Shot.
a nice
Breach.
drop pass.
Oh. Ord tries to poke check. Zapatero working hard. Ord. Kane just able to dance around Ord. Who? Trying to find Kane at the top. Just a little bit too far. Kane skating back. Ord on the forecheck.
Did you see how that puck was just rolling, Simon?
It just bubbles.
Rather than sliding.
Makarenko has to gather, sees Wang and Gregory at the back, just loses it. Gregory, who? Oh, Breach.
Great save, Erin Breach.
It was an ugly puck, it bobbled. Seeing the replay, just that pass forward, looking for who?
So I was having a chat with the ACT bench during that period. Erin Breach has only been playing hockey as a goalie for a year and a half. Which is fantastic. They're not keeping an eye on the scoreboard in terms of, what the score is against them. They're still having fun, and, the positive attitude has really been there. Also, what they're looking forward to doing is going to go back and have a look and see the good things that they've done as well. And I've said that that's the thing that you should do, is go back and have a look at the positives. And the attitude's been really positive. And the good thing about it, with all of this, Erin Breach is still in good spirits.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the whole team, is amazingly in good spirits. Or just able to touch it out. Chen gathers up, passes across to Kogarin. Looks for Ireland, just gets that pass. Zapatero, she needs to skate for it. Ord putting pressure. Willette's there too. Willette, lovely work from Willette. Ireland, Willette just being a little bit disruptive as he should, but unfortunately Ireland just had a little bit of room just to shovel it on the backhand.
As you've mentioned before, Simon, we've both mentioned it. Victoria often have one player on each side, and that's probably a good thing to be doing when they're playing against other teams as well. To have people driving in front of the net, taking advantage of any rebounds or vacant space.
Simmons, cross ice pass. Chin, skating in. Tries to do a spinorama. Oh, very unlucky there for Hunter. Hunter couldn't quite control that. Abdullah, heavy shot, saved by Breach. Wonderful save from Breach. Chin up the top of the blue line. Need an ACT player to get in the way. Regina successful in that. Skating Victoria around the corner, looking for the pass. Finds nobody and they have to regather. Chin comes back. Norman on the skate. Sorry, that's Brown. Right, falls over. Simmons falls over right. Abdullah skating in, dances around and just beats Breach. Wonderful effort from Breach, but just what can we say? Just a little bit too good.
Well, that was a very pretty goal. Very, very pretty indeed.
That was a genuine hockey goal.
So one thing that I'm looking forward to, Simon, I know it's been mentioned ad nauseum for the last few years, but when the new hockey rink in Canberra eventually gets built, you know, Field of Dreams, build them and they will come. That'll be a massive boost for the tournament, for the ACT profile as well. You know, they have the Brave Cave at the moment, and it's a good facility for what it is. But you know, a brand new custom built facility has so many opportunities for all ice sports in the ACT.
Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot has changed at the Phillip Ice Skating and Swim Centre. So it is definitely time for change, and a larger ice would help certainly develop their hockey.
But having said that, Simon, you can see the Lions have done some work on the boards, and the catering for Brave Cave for Brave Games has also improved. Apparently, it's a great atmosphere. Victoria now on the attack again.
Wang just loses that puck. And Webster up the top, just brings it back, provides some skates. Oh, Kane just managed to keep that. Heavy shot from the blue line, just shot wide though. We have a penalty.
Indeed, we do have a penalty coming, Simon, with 9:26 remaining in the third and final period. Penalty box door will be opening. And it looks like it's going to be an ACT power play. So let's see what the ACT can do over the next couple of minutes, the last period of the tournament. 2 minutes for slashing, ACT power play. Let's see if you can bring them home, Simon.
Ryan Wang in the penalty box for that slashing penalty. This is a good opportunity for ACT. I'd really like them to spread out and really work on a little bit of structure. Get that puck moving, similar to what Victoria have been doing all game.
And the first ACT goal, this stadium's going to erupt, this dream's going to blow up. It'll be fantastic. So let's see how they go on the power play.
Heavy collision, right. Oh, the puck just over the skates. Chen on the forecheck. Kagaran. Island streaming in, just couldn't quite get it. Oh, beautiful keep in by Chen. Oh, not able to. Kagaran just, gets the third bite of the cherry and is able to bury it. Short-handed goal.
The goals keep on coming for Victoria.
Breach made that second save. Well, the puck crossed the paint, but Breach had to save that second shot, but it wasn't quite in position for that third shot on the other side of the.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how good the goalie is or whatever. Sometimes, yes, they can save the first shot, but is it the second, the third, or the fourth?
Yeah, well, that's where you'll need to be trying to clear it out. Breach freezing the puck this time. Victoria was a strong carry and a strong attempt at goal. Zapatero and Maya at the Zamboni face-off. Zapatero managed to, it gets caught in the official. Zapatero has the puck. It's carried out. Chin. Oh, good work. Good work from ACT. Not a lot of size to Willett, but there's a lot of heart. Willett, working hard. Zhao as well. Shot, just over the shoulder of Breach. ACT a little bit unlucky not to get it out of their zone, so Maya had that opportunity and sent it over the shoulder of Breach.
So during the intermission I was very busy. Also had a chat to one of our volunteer medics, and big shout out to all of our volunteer medics that have been here over the weekend. There have been a few injuries, that's hockey, but you know, they're here to assess anyone who looks like they've had any sign of any injury. Simmons there. Simmons
with the solo run. Willett desperately tried to disrupt it, just got bounced off. A little bit of a size differential there. As I said, you know, there's a lot of size to Willett, but there's a lot of heart.
Absolutely. Just to finish the point, Simon, about the medics, any time that anyone has any sort of injury on the ice, or if you know they come off the ice and they're feeling injured, they can come up to the medics that are on site. Another goal for goal number 22. So anytime that they if there's an obvious injury, they come straight onto the ice. If there's something that's a little bit more minor, for instance, and the parents or the coaching staff or the player are concerned, they can come up to any of our volunteer medics at any time and get themselves assessed and see what the next step needs to be. They'll make the decision what the next steps need to be based on what the symptoms are. So again, shout out to all of our volunteer medics and also all of our volunteers over the 10 days at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium Victoria on the charge.
Chin again with a strong carry. He scored that last goal. Ireland just losing that puck. Desperate scoop to try and get it out. Zhao with the back check. Strong carry. Unable to hold it though. Victoria in charge again. Sander right with the attempt. Macarena. Macarena with a beautiful stick to disrupt that attempt. Beautiful effort from Wright. Just saw that little bit of daylight from Breach, and just that distinctive ping off the bar into the goals.
I was just about to say, Simon, there was a bit of ding, but we still managed to hear the ding from up here in the central commentary position. Lots of encouragement over there by the ACT bench and also the ACT fans that are opposite, and the rest of the Australian hockey community as well watching this tournament at home.
Zhu sends it back to and gets forward through Kane. Abdullah and Hunter getting a little bit in each other's way now. I think the Victoria coach would want them to spread out a little bit.
I did warn them about that earlier, Simon, about getting in each other's ways, you know, as accidental as that may be.
Hunter. Well, sorry, that wasn't Hunter, but it was Hunter that scored that goal. That was Abdullah with that cross pass to Hunter. And Hunter had a lot of time.
What I am liking, I did mention it earlier, and that one was more apparent with that particular goal with Cullen and also Brooks that are injured on the ice, but on the bench in the ACT. They actually did recognise that as a backdoor opportunity and was trying to yell at that. So that was great defence on the goal line.
Breach with the save.
So what they were trying to do, they could see the bench, and this is their hockey IQ, Simon. They could see from the bench that there was a backdoor opportunity. They were yelling at their team to try and give Aaron Breach a bit of a hand on the back door, but they couldn't, and Breach couldn't come back far enough. But at least Brooks and Cohen on the bench, they're developing their hockey IQ from the bench as well to sort of see what we can see.
Victoria on the charge. Hunter in the Zamboni corner, looking for options. Little bit of a cheeky steal there from his own player. Hunter walks in from the hash marks. Breach in position, and she is not breached on that occasion.
Not on that occasion, Simon. During the chat with the ACT bench that I had earlier, they were talking about also recognising the number of saves that Erin has made. That's easy maths for me at the moment. Even I can do that. She's made 40 saves.
Yeah. Abdullan, shot. It's blocked. Oh, heavy shot. Zhao took a little heavy shot, but he's back at it. What a trooper. Hunter dances around the ACT defense. Looking for an option. Finds Chen. Again, block shots. ACT defending hard, but need to spread out. Defend the D-line as the Victorians are looking for those zoom, moving and stalking around the net.
Off the iron.
Chen. Oh, Abdullan shoots wide. Kagaran at the blue line. Zhao with the attempted check. Oh, just a bit of a funny deflection there for Breach. As it's heading down semi-low, but then it just gets lifted.
4:50 remaining. Victoria well and truly in command from the opening period. ACT starting off at centre ice. Simmons now on the attack, Simon.
Shots from Simmons, blocked. Handley goes down deep through the bottom. Oh, tries. Oh, how does he do that? How? Just that's Chin. Sorry, that dances and just creates that little bit of time and space and that really hard rising shot. Not much that Breach could do in that moment. Victoria win again. Wang walking it in. He's got options through Gregory. Chin, Simmons. Simmons temporarily disrupted by Murphy. Getting another player who's got a lot of heart, and Simmons just has a little bit of time and somehow manages to trickle that past Breach.
That's the thing too. Sometimes with some of the angles as a goalie, there's a lot of different angles that you can approach, that you can be shot from, and sometimes, especially if you're more of a rookie goalie, as we mentioned before, Aaron's only been playing for a year and a half as a goalie. Figuring out your angles, that's hard even for an experienced goalie, Simon, and it will come.
Victoria need to be careful with the offside. Right, a little heavy collision. I don't think there was any malice in it. It was just one of those things. Oh, Webster and Wright.
So what will happen here? It'll be coincidental. So we'll remain at 5-on-5, even though there'll be two players, one from either team in the penalty box. So those two players will be able to come out with 2:03 remaining after the whistle at the 2:03 mark. So we're still on 5-on-5 hockey for the ACT, Simon.
There needs to be an extra player for Victoria if it's 5-on-5.
They may not realise.
4 Victorian players on the ice versus 5 ACT. Kane with the big shot.
Oh, that sounded like it went in.
That was a very unusual rebound.
That one
again,
did.
That one, no doubt that time from Kagaran.
So those players...
Abdullan, sorry, that shot.
So those players in the penalty box, Simon, will stay in there because it is coincidental. So it's not a power play or a short-handed goal. So I don't think Victoria's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count at this stage of the tournament. Victoria haven't realised, and really it doesn't really matter at this point. Victoria can have 5 skaters on the ice there with 4 if they realise it or not. But it is definitely supposed to be 5-on-5.
Right, gets spunked off. Abdullan with a strong skate, one-handed. Walks into just a little bit too good, just between the hash marks. That's the place that you want to shoot. That is, again, another real hockey goal. Just that slide through, lateral movement, pushing the goalie across, just gives you time and space to shoot. Perfect shot. And then as a defenseman, that's the shot that you want to stop. You really
now there's a realisation that it's 5-on-5. So Victoria are being told that they can have and there's a bit of a celebration as they got their player back. But then again, you know, it is 5-on-5 and was always 5-on-5. It's a new rule that's been introduced this year.
Victoria strong again, right in. Oh, just bobbles out of control there for Hunter. Hunter managed to get it back. Just still in control. Opts to push it out to the blue line. Blue line support. Chen skates deep from the blue line. Just a little bit of a collision there into the boards, but they seem to be all right. Hunter with a strong shot, and Breach with that beautiful, aggressive goalie position coming forward. I love to see it.
And everyone in the arena is cheering, including the Victorian fans. So great sportsmanship there. And Erin Breach, again, she's had an amazing tournament with the ones that she saved.
Stand out.
45 saves now.
Zapatero going to the back check. Oh, Chin disrupted very well. We've got Parry, right. Parry just, overskates it. Oh, a bit of a collision. Willett battling hard. Oh, it didn't go in, but gets the second swipe. Did that go in? Yes. Oh my God, Erin Breach. Oh my. Was that a goal?
No, both of them ruled no goal. One to the naked eye. This will show us good here from Netcamp. No, hit the post and then out, and then she recovered for the second one. So hit the post and out. The puck has to wholly cross the line, and it hit the post and went out, and then she recovered. So no goal. Well done, Erin Breach.
I am impressed. I thought at that sweep, there was a sweep of the stick, and I thought it had batted it in, but it seemed to have gone over the top. Simmons coming in from the blue line, looking for options. Beautifully blocked by the ACT player. Ord had the opportunity to carry. Still trying to get to there. Chin. Right with the block. Backhand across the face of the goal and out. Victoria regathering. Hard pass to Simmons. Just beats the stick there, but there's no time and space to regather. Simmons. Regina coming in for the back check. And just mistimes it for Victoria. And offside is the call.
So new line is coming on with 1:15 remaining. Neutral zone face-off near the ACT bench.
So both players now allowed out of the box for the coincidental. They had to wait for the first whistle after the 2 minutes.
That's a real disadvantage for those particular players if there's long periods between whistles, Simon.
Kane with the puck. Sends it deep. Island chasing hard. Again, another bit of collision there at the back. Bodies everywhere. Breach with the save. Zapatero working hard, trying to disrupt that play. Again, another save and batted out wide. Zapatero has an opportunity to get it out of the zone. Only meets skates from the Victorian team. ACT trying to wheel around. Oh, Willett right onto it, fortunately, and it's sent deep. Ruled a touch, so it won't be an icing. Victoria coming through. Oh, Kane Victoria player blows a tyre. Zapatero there, Parry's there. Can he get to? Just offside. We thought
they've gone offside with 5 seconds remaining.
We thought there was an opportunity there for ACT. Regina and Hunter in the face-off. Regina wins it, chases through. Excellent effort from Regina. Willett in the back, digs it back. But that's time, folks. That's time from ACT versus Victoria. Victoria triumphing 29 goals to nil. Certainly not the goal scores that ACT would have hoped for, but lots of effort. Breach with there's 73 shots on goal. Amazing effort. She's seen a lot of shots on goal this whole tournament, so she should hold her head up proud.
And that's the thing, Simon. She's not dejected. She's the only one here. They can't change and put the E-bug in. And lots of congratulations all around. She's been a goalie for a year and a half. She's a member of the goalie union. No matter what, the goalie union will help her out. And as she continues to develop, handshakes all round. Really impressed with the positivity from the ACT side. And the Victorian team, those guys will go guys and girls will go far as well. Great systems of hockey down in Victoria. I'll run through the goal scorers for the third period. Abdullan from Hunter and Quinn. Island from Giles and Corcoran. Abdullan from Simmons. Corcoran unassisted. That one was short-handed. Mayer from Quinn short-handed. Simmons from Mayer short-handed. Quinn from Island short-handed. Stick taps all round. Island from Sand. Hunter from Zhao. Chen from Cochrane. Quinn from Simmons. Simmons from Wang. Mayer from Chen and Island, and Abdullan for Hunter for goal 29. Simon, did you manage to get anywhere in that second intermission in the Zamboni break?
No, unfortunately, no. I didn't get very much information, but
that's all right.
What a game. You've been watching the last game of the round robin for Ginsberg. Victoria definitely in the box seat. Such a strong team. Certainly favourites to take, to be featuring highly in the finals tomorrow. So we certainly got a lot of more hockey to look forward to in the Ginsberg. We've got a couple of Tange games this evening before we close up Saturday, and then on to the finals. So,
WA New South Wales next. Simon, thank you very much for your assistance and your participation in the tournament. It's your last game of the tournament. So, mate, my voice and the viewers also thank you. And thank you for your efforts as well. I know you do a lot of work here in the local Newcastle hockey community, mate. And, you're continuing to develop your hockey IQ as well as we all are. So, mate, congratulations and thank you. And go down to the booth and go and see Captain Dan and cross that last game of yours off on the list.
Yeah, it's been a huge 2 weeks for everyone. Last weekend was huge for myself, and obviously Friday, Saturday. So thanks everyone. Thanks Thought Fox Media Group, and thank you, Eric. Well, you've been watching at IHA 2024 National Championships. Ginsberg action just
Say
completed.
It with me for the last time, Simon.
It's
been a long tournament.
So thank you for watching us at a Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. I'm Simon Gintings with Eric Brooks for Ginsberg action. Until tomorrow for the finals. That's it for now. Bye for now.
Thank you.